All right, thank you for joining me for this CLE for Quimbee. We are going to be discussing today truck accident litigation. And truck accident litigation is a part of my practice that I've had for 12 years now. I've represented well over 100 folks in truck accident claims. And as you probably know, a truck case is much different than a car case. You have federal regulations that are the primary governing force. You have a lot of investigations that go on from the federal level to the state level. You have more advanced police officers, damages, vehicles, things like that. So I'm glad to be able to share with you a little bit about my knowledge from so many years and cases in truck cases. So a little bit about me so you know who I am. I'm a first generation lawyer. I'm a truck accident lawyer with 12 years experience, and I practice on both sides of the aisle. I've defended some of the largest trucking companies in the country, and I've also represented folks who are injured in truck accidents. I was the lead counsel in a wrongful death case that had a $27 million verdict here in Atlanta, and I'm a lead counsel for some Fortune 100 companies. So that's a little bit about me as a lawyer. I do a lot of truck work. It's well over 70% of my practice. I also am a husband and father. These are my two girls, Sybil and Elise, and we do a lot of work together. They come to the office with me and things like that, so they know already a little bit about truck cases too. So what is this course going to be about? Well, we're going to try to discuss truck accidents from stem to stern, or maybe I should say from trailer hitch all the way up to the tip of the tractor. And our goal is to try to give you a step-by-step guide from the very first call and initial investigation all the way up to discovery and pleadings, dealing with experts, and then some common issues. In all the truck cases that I've had, there are some issues that recur frequently, but each one has unique issues. The federal regulations are hundreds of pages long. I myself am working on a book that's about 150 pages right now on truck accident cases. And so, as you can imagine, it's hard to go through everything in just a 1-hour presentation. So because of that, we have a very small disclaimer, and every good lawyer needs one. So the world of truck accidents is complex. As I mentioned, I'm working on a book on it that should be released next year, and that could give you some more information. You can send me an email, and I'd be glad to send you a copy. But the important thing is that you need to tread lightly when entering this area. Don't think that you can just watch this one video and then all of a sudden be an expert truck lawyer. You need to read the regulations in detail and probably consult with somebody like myself who has a lot of truck accident experience. So let's imagine that you get that first call and you have the initial investigation. So what do you do? And if you were here with me in person, I would have you actually pause. And when I teach these CLEs live, I have the people pause. So I want you to think for a moment. You get a call. It's a very serious truck case. Someone is horribly injured. What are you going to do? Well, what I hope that you thought of, the actions that I hope that were triggered, were the following. You want to be sure to send a preservation letter. All personal injury attorneys worth their salt are going to send a preservation letter, of course. But a truck case is different. There are particular types of evidence that will go away if time lingers, even 60 days, 90 days. In the case of the data on the truck itself, like an engine control module, the brake information, things like that, whether the truck was actually fit for service, that can expire in just a number of days. So a preservation letter that is properly worded is key in a truck accident case, even more so than in a standard car accident case. You're also going to want to send open record requests, and I'm sure for the average car lawyer, you know to send it to 911 and the police, but here you also probably want to send one to the FMSCA, the Federal Motor Carrier Service Administration. You may also want to send one to your state and local DOTs to figure out exactly what is going on with this truck driver and truck company.